it's been a magnificent season so far, and there shouldn't be any other suggestion. When you look at the goals that Ian Henderson's got, 15 league goals. Matty Doan, I think, got 11 league goals for us. Peter Vincenzi, I think, 10 league goals. We've got 56 league goals this season in League One. We are 4th highest goal scorers in the league. Surely there's an entertainment factor there. There's a bit of a naivety because of the games that we've lost. But hey, that's us developing.
And 7 or 8 times as well, we've scored 4 or more goals in a game, which is incredible.
It's incredible, and you know, on the football grapevine or on the football footpath, there's a lot of managers looking at our team with a little bit of envy. You know, Stevie Cottrell, Nigel Clough, you know, 2 exceptionally good managers, big hitters within our league. Very, 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 very complimentary about the way that we play, the young players that we're bringing through, and we've just got to stick to task, you know, and we will stick to task, and I'm looking forward to the remainder of the games, but they're going to be difficult regardless of who it is, and we shouldn't take anything for granted. You know, it's a very dangerous game that you play if you take anything for granted in any walk of life, never mind professional football.
Obviously, when you had said sort of previously towards the end of February the players might have been lacking a little bit of confidence, we went to Bristol City with a better team on the day. We should have got at least a point, if not a win. Then obviously on Tuesday night we've recorded a 4-0 win. Has that given the players the extra injection of confidence perhaps they needed?
I don't think they've ever lacked in confidence per individual, but the basics of the way that we play the game are back. The energy that we play with. 1 or 2 of the senior players who are found wanting with respect to energy levels, and it's sometimes mental energy. They seem to have recaptured it. You know, and when the younger players see the senior players back to the best, then it gives them a mental edge as well as a physical edge, and confidence is key. So I'm pleased. I've been pleased all season. You know, I think we're in good shape, and we're in good shape financially. Really good shape as a football club, and it should allow me to improve this squad of players and our chances for the remainder of the season, next season, tremendously. And
will you still be looking to improve the squad before the loan window closes?
I think so. We had a bid rejected for a player last week who I want to bring into the club to improve us for this season and next season. So if that was to present itself, then it's something that I would suggest that the club should do. You know, I get tremendous support from the chairman of the board of directors and chief exec. If I feel as though there's a necessity, then they support me. But you know, I still believe in the players that we've got, and they need game time. It's like anything, you do need game time to prove that you're capable, and that's what they're getting.
You said last week at this time you're hopeful of introducing the likes of Ollie Lancashire, Stephen Dawson and Calvin Andrew possibly back into the fold this week, if not next week. Have you been able to do that yet?
Well, there's been a setback with Calvin. He's had to have a minor operation. Okay. So he should be out probably for about another 4 weeks. So his season could be over. I'm not too sure. So he had his operation, I think, Wednesday. It's just a minor operation, a clean-up of his knee. So with Oliver Lancashire and Stephen Dawson, there's a chance, but they haven't really been on the training ground. 1 day on the training ground in the last 2.5 weeks doesn't suggest to me that they're ready. So whether I include them at the weekend or not will depend on, you know, other injuries that we may have picked up. You know, Jack O'Connell's got a little bit of a niggle, Joe Rafferty's got a little bit of a niggle, you know, 1 or 2 of the other players, they might have fatigue injuries. So we've got to be aware of that, looking at the 14 games that we've got remaining.
Just going back to Calvin, he was obviously hitting form when he picked up that injury, and it must be extremely disappointing for him that he could be out for the remainder of the season.
It is. It's disappointing for me as a manager. You know, we've knocked on the door to try and recruit to replace Calvin for the next 4 or 5 weeks. But again, it might be an opportunity for now, Bill, and it should be. But he needs game time, he needs proper training time. He needs probably more than 20 minutes on the pitch to see at his tender age if he's capable. And if we see signs where he is capable, then we'll give him another opportunity. And that's how players develop, and that's how they build careers.